Hi everybody, Alex Employee here from Expert Forex, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the free magic moving average indicator, and I'm going to be showing you how versatile this very simple indicator can be. The whole idea behind it is to help traders make better decisions. Okay, so there are three types of indicators. The one is a lagging indicators, the next one is concurrent indicators, and the other one is predictive indicators. Now the moving average indicator is actually a lagging indicator because it basically takes the history that's most recently happened and then calculates the actual indicator's value. So on your screen you can see a moving average of 13 based on a simple method, and which is applied to the closing price. So what that means is that the value of the moving average is determined by the previous 13 candles backwards, and the indicator will calculate the closing values of those 13 candles, and then that will be the value of the actual moving average. And the main idea here is to see the main movements within the market. The market can be very busy and full of noise, but the moving average smooths the movement of the price out. And what it does is it creates a type of support and resistance level which says anything below the moving average is in sell mode, everything above the moving average is in buy mode. So it's a great dynamic support and resistance level. That's in sell, that's in buy, that's in sell, that's in sell, buy. So it's a very easy, and it is most probably why it is one of the most easiest indicators to trade, because it's very simple. When the price goes over the moving average and closes on the other side, you sell, and when it goes over and closes on you buy. So that's a nice simple, and I think most traders, this is the first indicator that they actually learn. We are going to be looking at a collection of trading strategies using the moving average. It is very versatile. Although it is very simple, it is very versatile and can help traders make really good decisions. So in this video, I'm going to be looking at a specific strategy that I use to provide entry and exit signals. And that's what's so nice about the moving average. You enter there and you exit there, but you enter the other way, and so on. You enter there and you exit there in the other way. So it's a system that provides you with entries and exits. Okay, so let's move away from the 13 moving average. I'm going to put in a 4 moving average in here. I'm going to show you a really simple moving average technique that a lot of traders use. So I'm going to put 4. And then what you see here is almost an unusable moving average, because it's right on the actual price. There's a lot of what we call whipsaws. Now whipsaws, when the price goes over and under, and you keep on going buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and in the end you make a loss because of those whipsaws. So I put in a moving average of 4 on the screen. You can see it's pretty useless. And here's the big difference that changes this look tremendously. And that is if you then enter a shift of 4. So in other words, it's going to move the moving average by 4 places, 4 candles as it were. And you click OK. Then suddenly you get a moving average that now becomes a support and resistance moving average. And you can see here, because it's moved over, you can now treat that as a buy signal, that one as a sell signal, that one as a buy signal, that one as a sell signal. So the moving average has now become a dynamic support and resistance indicator. And you would naturally buy when it crosses over going to the top, and you would sell crossing over when it goes to the bottom. So you basically go like that and buy over there, sell, buy, and so on. So yes, this is the first technique that I would suggest you have a look at. Now, there are ways of tuning this and this technique to the instrument that you're trading. A lot of traders ask me, but what settings should I use? I have worked out that 4 offset by 4 has provided me with really good signals in the past, but not for all instruments. By making this indicator less sensitive, you can avoid some whipsaws. Now, if you look at this particular area here, the price actually closed on the other side and generated a buy signal, but it was a whipsaw because immediately the price went into a sell signal. So that would be a lost transaction. But to make that less sensitive, all you do is you go boom, and you, let's say, make this 5. You can even make it 6, but let's go with 5 for now. And there. Now it hasn't generated a buy signal there because it is less sensitive. So it would have kept you in this trade all the way down here until you've reached there, and you would have got out over there because it closed, or you might have got out over there where it closed over the moving average. It's a way of reducing whipsaw trades. It makes it less sensitive, but it also will make you enter a little bit later in the trade. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it will make you enter later in the trade. So you can trade this on a continuous basis. You can go buy there, sell there, buy there, sell there, buy there, and then that was a gap. That would still be a buy, and then sell there. That type of thing. So it's a very easy technique because it provides you with entry signals as well as exit signals. Now, there are many other moving average techniques which we're going to look at in this series, but I thought I'd start with this one. And what you need to do then is take this moving average, put it on a chart, and play around with it. Go and see, all right, what if I make this 6 offset by 6? What kind of signals do I get? And you can see you get a lot more cleaner, much cleaner signals. And so on. So you can fool around because in the end, what you have to do is you have to tune the indicator to the currency or to the instrument that you're trading. There's no fixed way. I have homed in on 4x4. That's the most generally used one. Also, that 4x4 setting works on most time frames. So this time frame we're looking at now is a 4-hour time frame. Let's just go to the 15-minute time frame, and you can see it works over there. There's a huge trend that was caught, maybe a whipsaw there, and then a huge trend that was caught there. So it works on all time frames. The shorter the time frame, the more important the time of day issues come into place. In other words, this is the other thing about the moving average is it is a trending indicator. So this might be a period when the market is very quiet, like the Asian market or something like so. You wouldn't trade over there because there's a lot of whipsaws that happen, but you would trade when the UK market opens or the US market opens, because that's when trends happen. So this could be the US market, that could be the UK market, that could be the US market again. So you would be very careful. It is a trending indicator, so you want to trade in trending markets. Okay, so I hope you found this interesting. This is just a brief introduction to moving average trading. I'm going to show you a whole lot of other techniques that can be used. The moving average offset technique is a nice, easy one to start with. Trading can be very dangerous. You can lose all your money, and past results are not an indication of future results. So the techniques you've seen so far are mainly for manual trading. but we do have automated versions of moving average trading. We call this the moving average multiplier Forex robot, and it will trade moving average transactions. Go on and have a look at this particular page. The link will be in the description of the video as well as in the first comment of the video, and you can get more information about this particular EA that uses here. It says 6 techniques that are used by this particular trading robot. So from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio. Just a quick disclaimer, this video has been made as an educational, entertaining and informative video for its viewers. It is not personal advice, and what works for some traders might not work for you. Please consult your financial advisor before trading. Trading is very risky and you can lose all your capital. It is not a get-rich scheme. Past results do not guarantee future results. There is no guarantee of easy success or good results in Forex trading. You cannot achieve the same results in the future by simply copying strategies and settings used by other traders in the past.